social media and mobile, the two hottest trends on the planet right now. Question of the day, what is Caboodle? What Caboodle really is, folks, is an opportunity for you. These are two incredible forces. Caboodles, folks, is harnessing the power and taking it to the small business person, individuals and entrepreneurs, and help them get a leg up on these large-sized challenges that they have in other businesses. Do you recognize what's going on? And if you do you want to be out in front of this amazing revolution? This is Jeff Fournier, and from the standpoint of somebody who's entrepreneurial minded, this is it, because this really is a game-changing opportunity. It's what the Caboodle concept actually represents in the marketplace. We are marrying the two hottest trends on the planet today. Social media and mobile is absolutely exploding. Nearly 25% of all time spent online now is spent at a social media website. It is changing the way the world interacts with each other. It's a place where people can go share and learn and be heard. It's now affecting the way that we make purchasing decisions because it's how we're getting our information. It's giving back the world a sense of community. And that's why it's growing so fast. It's never really seen growth like anything like this. It took radio 38 years to reach 50 million users. It took television 13 years to reach 50 million viewers. The whole internet, all combined, took 4 years before there were 50 million people using the internet. Stack that up against just one social media website, Facebook. Facebook hit twice that number, not in years, but inside of 9 months. And it was at 200 million before the year was out. Facebook is now the second most visited website on the planet. It has nearly 500 million active members, and over half of them log into Facebook at least once every single day. Now think about what that means if you're in business, or you have a message, you got something you want to say, you want to be heard. You know that every day, you know where there's 250 million people congregating. And that's what's so powerful about social media, and the businesses that are able to find a way to tap into those massive amounts of people, just like when the internet came along and there were small companies became giant companies, the same thing is going to be the case with what's going on with these social media sites. Let's talk about another segment of the internet, the fastest growing online segment in the world, online video. You guys all watch online video, and it used to be we just watch funny clips or little snippets from The Office, favorite TV shows. That's no longer the case. More people are now getting their information from online video. YouTube is now the second largest search engine in the world. That means after Google, which is number one, who owns YouTube, that's the second place where people are going to find information. They're going from Kansas to Boston. They want to go on a whale watch. They want to go see what kind of whale watch they want to go on. They want to learn information like that. And video is changing the way that we can educate ourselves. If you want to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube, you can Google it and read a website on how to do it from a diagram or what have you. Or you can go to the video that YouTube steers you to and go learn that way. So now Google, because it owns YouTube, are steering more and more searchers through the YouTube site because they're trying to monetize it in their way. So you've got the number one and number two place in the world where people are going for information. If you don't have a presence there, you're not going to be found. Like 20 years ago, if you had a new business you were opening up in town, you did everything you could to beat the Yellow Pages deadline to make sure that people knew you were in business. Because if you were new to town selling flowers and you weren't in the Yellow Pages, when somebody opened the Yellow Pages, they didn't find you. Guess what? You didn't sell any flowers. YouTube's not the only site out there in the world when it comes to video. There are some huge and fast-growing social media websites like Justin TV, Dailymotion, Ustream. Those three alone get well over 2 billion views every single month. Even Justin TV actually has more video uploaded to it now on any given day than even YouTube does. Video is the best of all social media formats for you to brand yourself. People can see you, they can hear you, your products, your message. It's the best way to go about letting people know who you are and what you're about and whatever sort of business or message it is you're trying to convey. Let's talk about another major player when it comes to social media, Twitter. Twitter is by far not the largest social media site in the world, but it is the fastest growing. And just to show you how fast it is growing, there's 120 million accounts on Twitter. There are 400,000 new accounts going on to Twitter almost every single day. That's the whole population of Minneapolis, Minnesota coming to this website. They're sending over 60 million tweets a day. Just incredible how fast it's growing and how people are using it as a way to convey information. And if you're in business, I don't care what kind of business it is, the thing that really stands out is the fact that Twitter is the most responsive of all advertising throughout social media. More people get more bang for the buck for the little time they take to post a tweet. More people respond to that than any of the other social media sites. That's why businesses, companies all over the world are now seeing how important this is. Look, it doesn't matter how large you are. What's great about social media is it's really basic elements of what makes small business business work? Why do you go to a small business? Why would somebody go to my buddy Mike's Bosco's Beach Shop? Because in his store, it's like a Cheers-like environment. He's built social media sites that have grown from 4 people in the last 3.5 months to over 1,200 friends strong. And he uses this as a way to communicate with his community. These people love to be a part of this community. That's what social media does. So see, it doesn't cost my buddy Mike any more money to maintain his Facebook page than it costs Google to maintain their Twitter. So it's a level playing field. Really, it's built for small business, to help small businesses move to the next level and help grow their businesses with social media. The mobile devices, we've always got them with us. These aren't just ways to call and talk to your friend. People are now using those mobile devices to do their banking, to make their purchases, and right now, mobile commerce is growing more than 5 times faster than e-commerce is. There are a lot of businesses in this horrible economy that we're still in. The only reason they're surviving is because of what they're doing online. Well, if you're a small business and you're struggling, you better pay attention, because what's happening with mobile is going to dwarf what happened with the internet, with home computers. There's no question. An article from CNN Money, Fortune magazine says exactly that. 2010, the last year in human history, that the number of PC operating systems going out for shipping are going to outsell mobile devices. What's going on with mobile, it's like something the world has never seen. In a nutshell, what we are seeing in smartphones is bigger than anything that has come before it. Much bigger than the personal computer. And it's coming so fast that we don't realize what's happening. This is much bigger than the PC. So major corporations, the largest ones, they're starting to try to get a foothold. Who's going to get left behind? The small to mid-sized business person that waits too long and doesn't get it. And the question I have for you is very simple. Do you recognize what's going on? And if you do you want to be out in front of this amazing revolution? It's the most important revolution since the Industrial Revolution when it comes to the nature of business. And if you want to be out in front of it, Caboodle is the way. One of the things that makes what we're doing so special, we've geared it to the business person, we've geared it to the marketer, the entrepreneur, the small to mid-sized business people, and the big element is the fact that we make this easy for people. We want small businesses to purchase our products and be assured of success. And that's where the Caboodle packages come in. When it comes to social media and mobile and to get them traffic and all that stuff, we're going to put it on a silver platter. Because a lot of them, they don't have the time, they don't have the know-how, they don't have the money. Look, this is very simple. We have packages that we offer. The businesses can pitch which package they want depending on their specific needs. Somebody's just going to be doing business in a neighborhood. Somebody's going to be doing business the world over. Some businesses are small, some businesses are large. We set them all up, link them all together, link them back to whatever website that they already have up. Next year, it actually takes over what's going on with PC. So they actually get a foundation for the rest of what we're delivering to them. Next thing we do is start the ball rolling. Depending on the package they buy, they're going to get between tens or hundreds of Facebook fans, thousands of Twitter followers. Give them some confidence so that when they have a customer come in and they say, go follow me on Twitter, they see there's thousands of people they're going to want to be a part of that. So we help them get the ball rolling for them. In addition, we help them work their YouTube channel or whatever kind of presence they want to have, plus ratings and favorites for video that they put up. Maybe they have an old commercial. If they don't have something set up already, for a very nominal fee, we can help them put a video together and put it up online for them. This is all part of what we do. And what we're doing with the YouTube is this. We want when people go and organically look, whatever it is in their area, that we can help people find those people. The packages also include thousands or tens of thousands of targeted site traffic to these folks' sites and provide some sales for these people. And we do interactive overlay ads. One of the most incredible ways for a local business person to build an internet presence. Some of our packages include specific YouTube video view. We can have that small business pick one particular video so we can actually direct video views right to that site. We also provide these people something that they have to have moving forward if they want to continue to be out ahead of the pack and remain on top of their competition. We'll give them a one-page mobile website for their business. This is a great little site. You can put video, pictures, one-touch call me, one-touch email me, directions to their store with GPS, Google Maps, all kinds of incredible stuff. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. Absolutely free. Free to set up, free to own. This is something that other companies charge hundreds of dollars or more to build, from $30 to $100 a month to have. So that's absolutely free. We're giving them something that's going to continue to work for them for all the years to come as they remain in business. The one-page mobile site, that's free forever. Now I want to talk to you about a few of those products that I mentioned. First one is the overlay ads. We call these interactive ads because these are clickable ads. These ads play on videos on some of the largest social media sites in the world that we have agreements in place with. Sites like Dailymotion, Justin TV, Ustream. What's most impressive about these ads is we can target these ads however you want us to, by country, state, city, even right down to a zip code. So these ads can be targeted by the small business people. They're not wasting money on impressions from people who aren't going to become customers of theirs. The ads are completely clickable. So when the video starts to play, the little ad pops up from the bottom. They can shut it down, they can scroll over, it pops back up. But when they click on your ad, the video will pause, the person will be sent over to whatever website you have us steered to. This is an example of one of our Caboodle ads. If you have your own business you want to promote, you're going to put together your own ad. One thing about these overlay ads, they have the highest click-through rates of any other internet advertising methodology in the world. So that means they're absolutely going to drive people to your website. They just work. By the way, all the products I'm sharing with you that are part of the packages, they're all sold a la carte. So if a business just wanted to buy overlay ads, however many of them they want to buy, they can. You're going to have your own mobile site that you can send people to and give away free mobile websites. So somebody sees this ad, they say, get a free mobile website. What's that all about? We're letting people in the door for free. We're giving them something that other companies charge hundreds of dollars for because we want them in to see all the other mobile products we have. You can build a business by handing out something that every business, every person in the world is going to want and be excited about. Let's talk about some of our other mobile products. One of the ones that I absolutely love, it's called the Caboodle Hub. This is absolutely a must-have for anybody doing anything in social media. Every teenager in the world is going to want one, any business person who's doing anything in social media. So now when you send an email to somebody, you don't need to have your blog, your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your YouTube. You don't have to have all those links at the bottom of the email. You have one link. When a person goes there, they go to your mobile site. There's one touch. Call me, email me. You can put images here, a little update as to what you're doing, latest tweet or Facebook post will scroll across the bottom, and then they have links to all these sites, your social sites. So it's all about you all the time. Anybody doing anything in social media is absolutely going to go bonkers over this product. We're going to let everybody use it for the first 30 days for absolutely free. This is free for the first month, and then we'll charge less than a Starbucks cup of coffee a month for them to maintain it. This hub network is actually a social media network within itself because you'll have all kinds of other friends that are on the hub network too, and you can have them linked into your page so they're all part of your network. So it's very simple to put together in real quick time. So if you're in a business or you want all your friends close to you, they're all in your network, you tap on Steve and boom, you're going to be on Steve's hub network with all his social media sites. You can check and see what Steve's got going on. So there's no more going from place to place, everything in one place. You can go from Joe's Twitter to Mary's Facebook, Steve's LinkedIn, punch, and you're there and back again. Another great product upgrades from the free mobile site is the Mobile Store Maker. This is something that people can actually sell products through their mobile phone. It's very simple to operate. There's a wizard that allows them to build it. If they don't want to do that, we can help them for an additional cost, put their mobile store together. It's an incredible e-commerce product because it doesn't matter what you're selling, you're able to keep a store right on your mobile phone, then other people on their mobile devices are able to find you and purchase products through their phones, and there's no question, folks, that is the way of the future. Another fantastic product from the mobile line is the Caboodle Mobile Invoicer. This really is a credit card terminal that you carry around in your pocket all day long, but it's better than that. The three quick things it does is quick pay. If you were running a lemonade stand or a 2-day garage sale, you could actually sell and take credit card, PayPal, anything right through this phone. So if you have a merchant account, Google checkout, whatever the case may be, what's the best about this product is this is a must-have for any sort of self-employed person. Door-to-door salesmen, street vendors, contractors, this is going to be an incredible product for them. Imagine you're a painter. You've got 5 different jobs going on. When you go to Mr. Smith's house in the morning, click on your work timer, which you just started the job, it's going to keep track of your hours for you. You've got to go grab a couple cans of paint and a paintbrush. You're going to add those products onto the invoice that you're making for Mr. Smith. So when you go to the store, you can enter in that information with SKU numbers, whatever you want. You enter it in, and it's keeping all track of Mr. Smith's job on one invoice. When you're done with Mr. Smith's job, you simply create the invoice, you send it to him, he can pay you through his computer, he can pay you through his mobile device. If you tell him to pay you in 15 days and he hasn't, 15 days later, that invoicer automatically sends him out a reminder email to pay you, so you don't need to be a bill collector anymore. It'll do that work for you. Literally, it does everything that your secretary is doing for you right now. What's great about our mobile products is none of them have long-term contracts. People can just try it month to month and give our products a whirl. Social media and mobile, the two hottest trends on the planet right now. It's the most important revolution since the Industrial Revolution when it comes to the nature of business. And if you want to be out in front of it, Caboodle is the way.